An abusive husband who stabbed his wife 9 times because he suspected her of having an affair has today been sentenced to at least 21 years in prison. Montpetit Dodo Isaacs attacked Kessus Feli Nasso Isaacs at their home in North Berwick on New Year's Day 2024. The 39-year-old had attempted to have his conviction reduced to culpable homicide through the defence of provocation by sexual infidelity, a legal measure which could soon be abolished. Lewis Mickey's report contains some distressing details.
Ketsafili Nazo Isaacs was a mother to 3 young children, someone who her family described as a special person who displayed unwavering kindness. Today, her husband, Montpetit Dodo Isaacs, was sentenced to life in prison for a minimum of 21 years for her murder at their home in North Berwick.
Police officers came to the house. Notwithstanding the brave efforts of those first on the scene, nothing could be done to save her. Nasso could not have survived this terrible attack. She died. You murdered her.
Isaacs, who appeared in court today via video link, had suspected his wife of having an affair with a colleague. The couple, who both worked in the care sector, had moved to the UK from Botswana. In the early hours of New Year's Day 2024, after a night of drinking, Isaacs found a number of messages between his wife and the other man. He posted a rant on Facebook before stabbing Nazo to the neck and head 9 times in their bedroom.
This was a brutal and violent attack using a knife against your wife, who was utterly defenceless. You murdered her in her own home. This was a despicable act.
Isaac's defence team argued that he had diminished responsibility at the time of the killing because of his mental state. But in a slightly less common defence, they asked the jury to find him guilty of the lesser crime of culpable homicide due to provocation through sexual infidelity. The jury did not accept that explanation, and Isaacs may well end up one of the last to attempt to use it. The Scottish Law Commission has recommended it is abolished. Critics say it's a sexist relic of a bygone era.
It's been part of Scots law for a very long time, possibly since 1510. That was suggested in a relatively recent case. It has been used quite widely across the world as homicide laws have been reformed. Most of the places that have looked at a sexual infidelity arm have decided that it's not appropriate in a 21st century society.
Even some defence lawyers say the law needs to change.
Obviously there can be many different types of provocation, some more provocative than this, but they don't result in the crime being reduced from murder to culpable homicide. And the effect might be the difference between 18 years in prison and 5 years in prison.
It's now down to the Scottish Government to take the next step in making such a change. Nasso Isaacs' cousin today told STV News that she will forever be remembered as a mother who sacrificed a lot for her children and as someone who lit up every room she walked into. Lewis Mickey, STV News at the High Court in Edinburgh.
The process of